Hey y'all, welcome back. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Katie and I'm the creator behind Cuddly Blessings. My brand is about spreading God's word and joy through crafting and crocheting and making all of these cute and adorable plushies that you see. And I hope that I can share a little bit of what I've learned along the way with you guys so that you can grow as well. So today I want to share with you tips and tricks that I have in order to boost your chances for getting selected as a tester on crochet patterns within the Instagram community. So if you're interested in that, go ahead, sit back, grab your project, and let's get into it. All right, y'all. So first, let me tell you a little bit about the different types of tester calls that you can come across in the crochet community. We have tester calls that originate within like the Reddit forums. We also have ones that originate in different crochet apps or pattern apps like Ribbler, for instance. All of these I don't have a lot of experience within, so I can't give you a whole lot of information on how those work or what you can do to increase your chances. Anybody who has insight, feel free to drop it in the comment section below for others to learn from you and me as well. And then we also have Patreon tester calls. These are ones that are going to be most likely exclusive to Patreons, and they're posted in the app for paid members. Those paid members all apply, all get selected, and they all get the pattern and get to test it out. I think that those are great tester calls to join if you want a guarantee, especially if you're interested in some of these artists that are very difficult to get in their tester calls on their IG pages. Definitely a great way to be able to get a guaranteed seat or a much higher likelihood of getting a seat on those calls. But today, what we're going to talk about is the IG tester call environment and what you can do to make your chances higher than the average person for getting selected. Starting out, the most important, I would say, is building relationships. What I mean by building relationships is making yourself present in the community. Find those people that you really enjoy their work, that you've seen previous tester calls from them, that you really like the work that they've done on those patterns. Maybe it's people that you've purchased patterns from before and you really enjoyed working on them. Anything that you see that you're like, I really love this artist and what they're doing, follow them and follow them as soon as you see it. You don't want to be following them at the time that they're posting their tester call. It's much more beneficial if you're present and you've been building a relationship with them up until that time. So some things that you can do is follow them early, interact with all of their posts, not just their tester calls, like, share, comment, do whatever you can. When you see something that's cute, I do it all the time with my friends on Instagram. I express that. I tell them, oh my gosh, this is so adorable. Oh, I love this pattern. Oh, you are so talented. And I mean every word that I'm sharing. So I'm not telling you to go make stuff up, go brown nose people. Tell the truth. When you like something, tell them. It benefits you both. Holding it in doesn't do anything, but spreading that joy, it does something for somebody. And it also helps get your name out there so they know who you are. They know that you appreciate them and they know that you've been rooting for them this whole time. Another way that you can make yourself present and known in the community is by joining Patreons. So this isn't for everybody. So I'm not saying that you have to do this, but what I will say is that showing that you're supporting them in every aspect of their business can definitely help. So you can go and you can join their Patreon for free as a free member if they have that as an option. You can also go join their TikTok, you can join their YouTube, any of these other channels that they have and support them across multiple social media platforms. All of that is a good idea. Anything that shows I'm rooting for you, I'm behind you 100%. Even if you're not joining the Patreon, definitely follow and support these artists on all platforms in which you are already a member on. It doesn't cost you anything to go follow them on TikTok if you're already on TikTok. Let's get into the next part. This kind of segues off of that. It's being consistent. And what I mean by being consistent is you want to make sure that if you are applying to their tester calls and you don't get picked, you don't let that discourage you. The goal is for you to get your name out there, for you to be recognized, and you're more likely to be selected if they see you and they recognize that you've been adamant and persistent and consistent with applying to their tester calls. we all want to make each other succeed, and we all want to help each other when it comes to that. So I know when there are others in the community that are doing tester calls, they're going to want to give somebody a chance who hasn't had that chance before. They're not always picking the people with the most followers. And like, there are people out there who are actively looking for people like us with a small platform with very few people, and they're rooting for us as well. I know that because I've been selected. I don't even have 200 followers on my Instagram. I am often the smallest person on the tester call, but I have had multiple tester calls just because of these things that I do on a regular basis. What else can you do? You can find artists that are in your niche or that have a similar following to your following. I know this kind of contradicts what I said in the previous one, where I'm often the smallest one in the group, but I do try to look for other artists who have a similar count of followers to me when I'm looking for something that I know I'm going to get picked for. It doesn't mean I don't try to apply for the ones that I really want to do, regardless of the follower count of the person that's conducting it, regardless of the number of comments, etc., etc. But I will say that that plays a part into if I'm going to apply to it or not. If I'm on the edge about something, or if I see it and I think, oh, this is cute, I would like to do it, but then I see that it's got 500 comments and this person has 15,000 followers, I'm likely going to skip over that one and continue to look for a tester call that I'm more likely to be on par with the artist that's doing with it, or that's conducting it, so that I can increase the likelihood that I'm going to be selected. And that leads me into the next one, which is don't over apply. I see people who, and I've been guilty of this as well, when I've gone through my feed and I've been like, oh my gosh, I love everything, I want to apply to it all, but you can't. And people are looking at that whenever they're selecting their testers. They don't want somebody who is over applying to other tester calls. I fully believe that this is part of the strategy of having you share the post and tag them in it. Yes, it helps them if you share the post. Yes, it promotes the pattern and the tester call for them, but it also allows them to see what you are doing and what you are committing to as an artist. And if you are incapable of culling down what you're applying to and being strategic in how you apply to things, and instead you're just applying to every single post you come across, they're going to see that when you have 5 or 6 tester calls in your shared stories. Definitely be cautious about that and pick and choose strategically which ones you think that you want to apply to, but more so which ones you think that you have a chance in applying to. This next one is DMing the artist. So just like building relationships, it is important for you to let the artist know if you love the pattern. It's a way to stand out. I know that they're getting other DMs, but if you are really passionate about the pattern that you applied to and you really, truly, truly want this, message them. Say, I love this. I would love so much to be selected, and express that to them. So while commenting is great, if you really want to stand out, send them a message and say, hey, I came across your post. I already applied. I really, really love this, and I would love to be considered for your tester call. There's still a limited number of seats. There's still a chance that you won't get selected, but it may move you a little bit higher on the list. Finally, our last item on the list, which is keeping your profile clean, up to date, and making it clear that you are a crochet artist. If you are applying to these patterns, you want it to be clear when they go on your profile that this is a crochet profile. It needs to show that you've been active, not that your last post was from December 2024 when it's July 2025. They want to be able to see that you are actively posting. If you've had other tester calls, put them in highlights. And on top of that, you also want to make sure that your images and your videos have good lighting. People are looking for something that's going to promote their patterns in the best way possible. So they want people who are taking good photos. So make sure that you've got good lighting, whether it's outdoor or indoor, it doesn't matter. Good natural lighting is always the best way to go, and it helps increase the professionalism around your page and the look and feel that people have when they go there. What can I say? All of these are just tips and ideas for you guys. None of them are foolproof. None of them guarantee that you're going to get selected. However, these are all things that I have followed myself. And even though I've got less than 200 followers on my Instagram page, I have been selected for 5 or 6 tester calls just in the past 2 months. It's possible for you to get there too. Once you get selected, it's that much easier to get selected for another one, especially if you perform really well, you're interactive in the group chats, and people love the work that you've done. Hopefully, if you try some of these, that it will give you a boost in chances of being selected, and hopefully you'll be able to get your first tester call. Let me know in the comments below if you have any additional tips or tricks that I didn't cover here. Let me know if you try any of them out and you are successful in getting selected. And if you have any ideas for future videos that you would like me to do or cover on this channel, feel free to throw those in below as well. I hope you enjoyed this conversation and all of my ideas. God bless you. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to leave you with this Bible verse.